Namaste. Welcome to your practice. Today's day 5 of our 10-day Detox Yoga Challenge. I'm really glad you're joining today's class. Today's main detoxification focus is going to be our hips. Physically, we do store a lot of stress and emotional baggage into our hips and, of course, on our shoulders as well. So it's going to be covering our shoulder opening, chest opening, including nice and deep hip stretch into today's class. If you need a couple of blocks, have them ready. And let's begin our class starting in Reclined Butterfly. Just feels nice to get your full body one long line stretch before you coming into reclined butterfly posture. So get your legs straight down, arms up over your head. You can just take a big yawn if it's just coming into your breath. Fingers and toes moving and rotating your wrists and ankles a few rounds. And let's bend your knees, opening up to your inner thighs, soles of your feet together. Lifting up to your hips up and down, settling into your hips and lower back. Open your arms out to T shape, walking your shoulder blades a little bit inward. And let's bend your elbows, maybe about 90 degrees. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you can just opening up to your arms a little bit straight to the side. Close your eyes. Breathe in deeply through your nose. Open mouth, sigh it out. Now again, as you breathe in deeply, holding your breath at the top. And as you empty, dropping your shoulders and hips. Starting in this reclined butterfly pose for just a few rounds of breath. I need you to answer honestly to yourself. How are you emotionally today? I want you to know that whatever emotions you're feeling today, is a temporary thing. Whether that's happiness, whether that's depression, sadness, emotions are temporary. Just notice how you feel. And if you are feeling any emotions that doesn't serve you today, started to let go. Started to let go with your long exhalation. Blink your eyes open, extending arms up, circling over your head. Exhale, close your inner thighs together, circling your arms down towards your legs and pull your knees close to your chest. Holding onto the tops of your knees, big toes together touch. Using your hands to open your inner thighs and using your hands to close your inner thighs together touch. Open up and close tight. 2 more. As you're holding onto the tops of your knees, begin to circling your hips one direction. sacrum area and your lower back area, pressing down to the mat. Let's reverse. Holding onto the back of your knees, flexing your feet and push your heels up toward to the sky. And let's bend your knees again, drop the feet, arms out to T-shape, twisting your legs side to side. Rolling your full body toward to the right direction. And slowly push yourself up to child pose. Opening up your knees a little bit. So your belly, chest sinking in between your inner thighs. Keep on extending your arms forward, starting in a little more active child pose. Breathe into your lower back, mid back, and upper back. Exhalation out through your nose, your hips, belly, chest sinking closer to the mat. Once more. Open your fingers as wide as you could as you're pressing your palms and fingertips coming forward to table. Keep your knees together touch, tuck your toes under, heels together touch, and send your hips to your heels, child pose. Coming forward, inhale, table. Exhale, back to child pose. Coming forward and back with your own pace, few more rounds. Begin to pay deeper intention into your breathing. That's your inner teacher. 2 more. Make your way to downward facing dog. Inviting some movements with your legs. Bending one leg at a time, heel pressing down close to the mat. Spread out your toes as wide as you could as you bending your knees one at a time. And let's find stillness together. Push the ground with your palms, dropping your head and neck heavy. Lower belly drawn in. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Let us gazing forward, bend your knees, stepping or floating forward to the top of your mat. Halfway flat back, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Keep your feet about hip distance apart. Bend your knees deeply. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Adding once more, bend your knees deeply, reaching your arms forward, or if you have space on your shoulders, go up a little bit higher. Exhale, fold forward. Let's come up tall, roll your spine up one vertebra at a time, circling your arms up high, slight back bend. Prayer hands down to your heart and arms by your side. Circling your arms up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Step back to downward facing dog. Have a moment to just sinking into the pose first. Close your eyes and let this posture come to you with your breath. Feel the equal weight distribution on your right arm and your left arm. Let's extending right leg up toward to the sky, three-legged out. Bending through your knee, opening up to your inner thigh and your hip first. And we go ahead circling through your right hip. 3, 2, and 1. Let's reverse. Extending right leg goes up toward to the sky, relaxing your head and neck heavier. And let's bring the knee to your chest, step it forward. Lower the back knee down and spin your back foot to the outer side. As you pressing your front foot, come up 2. Think about warrior 2 with your back knee down first. So keep your front knee over your ankle, arms out to T shape. Let's lower your back hand down to your hip and reaching your front hand goes up over your head and see if you can extending front leg and feel the fingertips all the way to your front toes. One straight line extending. Let's bend your front knee deeply 90 degrees and windmilling your hands all the way down to the mat. Turn your back foot to the center. Check front knee over your ankle. Exhale, send your hips back, half split. Inhale, bend your knee again, deeply gazing slightly forward. And as you exhale, bring your right hand underneath your right foot. And then send your hips back to half split and helping your foot to be flexed a little bit more. Relax into your shoulders and your jaw. Beautiful. Let's rebend your front knee. Step back to plank. We'll take Vinyasa flow. Chaturanga, Tandasana. You can go all the way down to Cobra. Or if you could, take off of the mat. So stay on your palms and feet, upper facing dog. And we meet at downward facing dog. Breathe in deeply. Open mouth fully. From downward facing dog, gazing forward and bring your thumbs a little close towards each other. So narrow your arms and bend your knees. Your choice to hop forward to Yogi Squat, or you can walk one leg at a time forward to deep squatting position. Stay 2 breaths. Gazing down, lower the hands down, and again your option to hop back to plank or one step at a time. Plank, chaturanga. Take what you need, cobra or up dog. Come down to child pose, exhale. Let's come up to seated on your heels, circling your arms up high over your head, catching your right wrist, lifting up tall. Lifting up to your hips up and down toward to the right heel and just gently stretching out through your right side body. Stay here and breathe in. Chin to the chest and rounding your spine toward to the left side. And releasing your right wrist and walking yourself all the way toward to the middle child pose. Adding moving cats and cows from here. Inhale, rounding one vertebra at a time forward to table. Exhale, dropping your spine one vertebra at a time. And send your hips back to your heels, child pose. Continue to flow like this another few rounds with your own pace. Come back to seated on your knees, circling your arms up high over your head. And let's catch your left wrist this time, creating space through your side body that's connecting to your hips, lifting up your hip bones up and sinking toward to the left side. Lower down toward to the right. Chin tucked down, gazing toward to the right side. Lower your both hands down toward to the mat. And release and walking back to the center, deep child pose. Come forward, inhale, table. And make your way back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Coming back to your breath. Left leg reaching up toward to the sky, three-legged dog. Let's bending through your knee, opening up your inner thigh and your hip first. And we're circling through your left hip joint. Reverse. Let us extending your left leg goes up toward to the sky, three-legged dog. Head and neck relaxed. Bring the knee to your chest and we step it quietly forward in between your hands. Lower the back knee down. Spin your back foot toward to the outer side. Left side and come up, arms out to T shape. Take a moment to resetting your spine and extending arms out to T shape. Lower your right hand down to your hip. And as you wiggle the front leg a little bit forward, and let's begin to extending your left side of your body all the way toward to the back. And let's bend your front knee, arms out back to T shape. We mill the hands all the way down. Turn your back foot to the center. And send your hips back, half split. Inhale, we bend. Left hand goes underneath your left foot. Exhale, half split with your foot deeply flexed. Soften your jaw, your shoulders. Communicate with your body with long exhalation. Beautiful. Let's rebend your knee and make your way to Vinyasa flow. Step back to plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Take your cobra or upward facing dog. And we meet it downward facing dog. Open your legs about mid distance apart in downward facing dog. We're taking our second Yogi Squat, walking your hands toward your legs this time. Turn your toes to the outer side, bend your knees deeply halfway, and bring your hands to your inner thighs. Push your inner thighs using your hands and turning your palms up toward the sky. From here, begin to sinking deeply into your hips without rounding your upper back. Push into your belly, chest, and bring your prayer hands at your heart center. So I'll show you from the front angle. So now we are in Yogi Squat, Malasana. From here, if you're all the way down here, we're taking it to the next level. Hook your shoulder down toward one shin and opening up your arms out to T shape. You can add on into bind if that is in your practice. If this is making your hip knocking inward, just stay, open your arms out to T shape and using your hand, bottom hand to support yourself. Stay one more breath. Let's release in your hands, lower your hands down to the middle. Let's together take a quick break, hips up, turn your heels out, toes in, fold forward. Holding onto the back of your neck with your hands and just gentle bouncing forward and back and side to side. Dropping your arms down, come up to stand, pressing and rising. Arms go over your head. Exhale, turn your heels in and toes out. Let's take another squat, going all the way into your own level. If you took the bind on one side, add on to the other side. Internal rotation with your upper shoulder, internal rotation with your bottom shoulder. Send it all the way back without lean forward too much. Keep lean back, opening up your chest and shoulders and gazing up. And let's together lower your fingertips down to the middle, lifting up your hips up. Turn your feet parallel, please. Let's roll up to stand, one vertebra at a time. Well done. Circling your arms up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Make your way to downward facing dog. Big full breath in. Open mouth, side it out. Extending right leg goes up toward to the sky, three-legged dog. Let's bring the knee to your right elbow and step it toward to the edge of your mat. Checking knee again over your ankle, and we lower the back knee, back foot pressing down. Now I'm gonna use my props here. If you need to, lower your forearms on top of your blocks, or if you could go all the way down to the mat. See if you can turning your right ankle slightly toward the outer side. That coming from your hip joint. And relax into your hips and shoulders. And dropping your head and neck heavy down, look toward your belly. We'll stay here in a lizard pose for about 3 to 5 breaths. Feel free to close your eyes. If you're down on your forearms, pressing up to your palms, heel toe, walk your right foot toward to the side and make your way to half frog pose. Lower your hips down with your right knee, bending 90 degrees and extending arms straight forward. Settle into your hips, settle into your upper body, relax down first. And let's bend your left knee deeply. Swing your right hand to catch your foot. Breathe in. As you soften through your hips, pull your heel close towards yourself. Bring your tailbone down to feel Maybe a little bit deeper sensation through your left quadricep. Feel free to swing both hands, so left hand also swing back to catch your foot, to gently pull your heel closer towards your glute. You can lower your right cheek down or forehead down. Slowly let go of your left foot all the way straight down. Arms straight forward, right leg straight back. And let's shake your hips side to side. Bring your palms by your rib cage, tuck your toes, use your strength, pressing up. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Well done. Breathe in. Open mouth. Left leg reaching up, three-legged dog. Let's bring the knee to your left elbow. Step it towards the edge of your mat. Set your back knee, back foot down. Checking knee is not knocking inward, but your knee goes a little bit farther than your ankle toward to the side. Have a moment to settle into your hips. And now lower your forearms down if you're ready. Dropping your ankle toward to the outer side. That always coming from your hip joint. And settle deep into this deep hip stretch pose, lizard pose. Feel free to again close your eyes. Be one with your breath. Come up to your palms if you're down onto your forearms. Let's heel toe, open your left ankle toward to the side and make your way to half frog pose. Let's bend your right knee, swing your left hand to catch your ankle or you're up to your foot. Swing your right hand also catch your foot if you'd like to. You can again on your forehead or turn your left cheek down. Bring your head to the center if you're on your cheek. Let go of your foot. Let go of your left leg straight back. And just gently rocking your hips side to side. You can open your arms out to T shape or bring them by your side. And turn your body onto your back. Let's bend your both knees, arms out to T shape, pressing your entire spine, chin slightly pull down. Have a moment to just fold your knee to knee touch together in a constructive resting pose for about 3 breaths. Blink your eyes open Extending right leg goes up towards the sky. Catch your back of your thigh or up to your calf, or if you could, up to your ankle. Just have a moment to shoulders pull down. Just breathe into your hamstring, which is so related to your glutes and your hips. We'll stay here a few rounds. If you have more space, extending left leg straight all the way down. We'll stay 3 more breaths. If the left leg is straight down, rebend it please. Bend your right knee, cross it over to your left thigh. Arms out to T-shape, breathe in. Twist your hips toward to the left side. Bring your left palm on top of your side glute and just gliding your legs going toward to the floor. You can do the few more rounds. Bring your palm on top of your hip and just gliding and twisting deeper down. Now as you catch further towards your knee, settle into deep spinal twist. Relax your shoulders. Untwist from the upper back, mid back, lower back, and bring your hips back to the center. Uncross your right foot, pressing both feet down, and knee to knee fold towards each other. Just have a moment to feeling the sensation after a deep twist. Left leg reaching up toward to the sky. Catch your left leg with both hands. Maybe you can extending right leg straight down. If that's too intense, it's okay to bend it again. We'll stay here a few breaths. You can close your eyes, enjoy the music. Rebend your right knee if it's straight down. Let's bend your left knee, cross it over to your right leg. Arms out to T-shape. Breathe in. Twist toward to the right side. Send your right palm on top of your side glute. And just guiding yourself, twist a little bit closer toward to the floor. Upper body, shoulder blade not peeling up too much. Drop the arm down, shoulders relax. Few more. As you catch down towards your knee, close your eyes. Breathe into your twist. releasing your right hand down to T shape. Untwist from the upper back. Uncrossing your left leg. Both legs straight down, arms above your head. Ankles together, point the toes, long one line stick pose. Pull your knees, close your chest, lifting up your gaze up. Head and neck up, shoulders relaxed. And let's drop the feet down, open your inner thighs open, just like how we started Reclined Butterfly. Adding a little bit more decompression. Bring your palms on top of your thighs. Shoulder blades walk in, breathe in. And using your hands to just gently push your thighs a little away from your lower back. Feeling that beautiful decompression from your lower back into your hips. And slowly releasing your hands from your thighs. And arms out to T shape. Bend your elbows into cactus arms. Breathe in deeply. Sigh it out fully. Settling your body into the last pose. If you prefer traditional Savasana to finish, you can get your legs straight down and arms by your side. Yogi's choice. With your eyes fully closed. Enjoy the last moment of letting go fully. And notice how you are emotionally right now. Breathe in, wriggling your fingers, arms above your head. Close your inner thighs if you're in butterfly and straight all the way down. Let's bend your knees together, lower back, mid back pressing. And roll onto your right side. And let's pause just for a moment. And if you're ready, come up to seated, any comfortable seated pose. Just have a moment to notice your shoulders and hips and your breath. Pray your hands at your heart center. Keep your chin down. Have a moment to sending lots of gratitude toward to your dedication, your devotion, and your commitment to stay healthy physically, mentally, and emotionally. Today, let's finish our practice with one chant of Om together. Inhale. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful energy into today's class. And thank you so much for letting me be your guide to the journey of yoga. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. And I'll see you again on day 6. Namaste.